Scorpio, welcome to your snapshot reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Midheaven, Venus placements, but do understand we're comprised of all 12 signs, and those aren't the only places in your natal chart where you could have Scorpio. So just understand that if you clicked on this video, there was no coincidence in you doing so. You were brought here for a reason, and so I hope you hear all that you need, and definitely do subscribe before you leave if this video should resonate, as well as give it a thumbs up if you do like what you hear. I mean, you're not gonna always like everything that you hear, but you always hear what you need, okay? Coming into this time and what you can be feeling energetically, more than anything else, the overlying theme, you guys have the Three of Swords. The Cruise that hounds you, you guys have the Eight of Wands. Sorry if it's out of focus, guys. So there are some things coming up with your house, right? The Eight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, before I even got started, I did see the Eight of Pentacles. So you guys may be, just like Libra, seeing a lot of repeating numbers, okay? 8 8s. So 8 is the summation of what happens with the fourth house, okay? So anything that you have been trying to stabilize, you see the exponential growth of in the 8th house, or you see the deterioration of in the 8th house if it's not something that is best suited for you, you know, of your highest good or part of your path, like your destiny, your mission, etc. And so for some of you guys, the deterioration that you're seeing in the 8th house, right, or at this time, is in matters of the heart and certain relationships and or people, friends and family members that you thought you would be in your life forever, but their true selves have been exposed here, okay? And I feel like for some of you guys, this is something that you knew was coming. You've already had inklings about these people. You've been looking at them with a very suspicious eye, you know, very questionable as far as their behavior is concerned. But I feel like because you guys love so hard and so deeply, you let a lot of crap slide. However, it's gotten to the point now where it's unbearable, and it's gotten to the point now where it's unforgivable, okay? Unforgivable to the point where they no longer should have a place in your life. Not that you don't love them, but it's more so from a distance. What's real about the situation? You have the Four of Cups. Again, like I was saying, it's the summation of what's happened in the 4th house, Cancer's house, if you're not dealing with a Cancer, okay? We're comprised, again, of all 12 signs. And if this isn't about you, maybe this is somebody that you've been dealing with. It can be a friend, a family member. It doesn't have to be a loving romantic partner, but just who you have an energetic soul tie to, okay? Who you feel the closest to at this time. This person is affected. So I feel like right now you guys are definitely in a state of sulking and sadness. You're very sad with who it is that you've had to sacrifice, aka let go of here, right? I feel like this has really broken you open, right? It's shattered your heart. With this King of Swords and the what's wrong position, I feel like you guys, you've gotten to this point because you weren't observant enough. Or if you were observant, going back to me saying that you guys let a lot of stuff slide with this person or with these people, it's just you didn't put your foot down and you weren't direct enough. You know what I'm saying? You didn't set those boundaries here. But where you need more information, you guys have the Ace of Coins that came up. And then final outcome, best case scenario, at this time, you have the Five of Swords. Be very careful with that energy, guys. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups. Come on, Scorpio, your energy. You are really feeling your feels right now. But it's looking like you guys are turning back to your old selves, right? The unevolved type of Scorpios that really just what is that called? Internalizing all of this pain. I feel like you guys are really just like thinking over the situation, okay, and really trying to be more calculated. What's wrong about the situation? You're trying to calculate and figure out how you can get this person back, right? Vengeance is not for you. That is for Saturn, okay? That's for your ancestors to deal with, okay? That's for the universe to handle. But I definitely feel like some of you guys are trying to plot, right, and seek revenge for somebody. You had to go through this period of eradication, is what I'm hearing, so that the right things and people can come into your life at this time. You weren't going to do it, again, because you guys love so hard, and you tend to cling on to those people that you love so deeply here. So you were never going to have the guts to do it yourself. It had to kind of be ripped out from you. You know, the rug had to be pulled from underneath your feet here. And I know that it hurts to let it go, but at the same time, there's relief in the knowing now, okay? And knowing that these people were doing you dirty, and knowing that they were smiling in your face but laughing behind your back, talking about you behind your back. They may have been trying to plot on your downfall, but before it got to that point, right? Because it's, what is that saying? I can't think of it right now. But before it got to that point, you know what I'm saying? The universe was just like, no, let me show you this one last time. No, let me have them embarrass you in public here, like humiliate you in a way to where it's just like, okay, you know what? I can't take anymore. Like, to get you to the point where it's the last straw. Okay, the universe had to do something. They had to orchestrate the situation to happen so you can finally release this person for once and for all, or these people if it's multiple people, or that's the situation that your other person has been going through. So that's the reason why they haven't really been able to be so loving and gentle and kind and open and vulnerable with you, because they've had so much drama and tension going on in their own personal life. And so you guys have to be a little bit more understanding and not always try to make assumptions or jump to conclusions, is what I'm hearing. If somebody is not meeting you at the level that you need them to meet you at, right? Romantically, or just from a heart space, okay? Other people also have to be able to feel safe to open up about what's going on in their personal lives, because again, it can be embarrassing for them. Right? Nobody likes to talk about the bad things that are going on in their lives. And I saw something on Twitter as far as like money's concerned, how 73% of people living in the United States or in the Northern Hemisphere, North America, I'm paraphrasing at this point because I don't remember verbatim what it was saying, but 73% are living paycheck to paycheck. But you wouldn't think that would be the case, because when you go on social media, you know, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, you see all these couples that are like relationship goals, and then you feel like they're living the best life. And for some reason you lucked out, you know what I'm saying? You were forgotten about, thrown out to the universe, and just going through a hard time. Lo and behold, more often than not, these people are borrowing money. You know what I'm saying? These people are in extreme levels of debt. These people may be in abusive relationships off camera. You know what I'm saying? All these people that are throwing up all this money in the club, is it real money? Do you know for sure? You know what I'm saying? You never really know what the truth is until you look and research up on things like the poverty, things like poverty or other more embarrassing or taboo topics that people don't want to discuss, okay? Because they don't want to be looked at as less valuable, right? They don't want to be seen as somebody that can't be respected. So yeah, there's a lot of people that wear false masks. But you would never know, because again, people don't want to have those types of conversations. Here, where you need more information, you guys have the Ace of Coins that came through. There is an opportunity here. Whatever left your life, you can't think that that was as good as it was ever going to get for you. That person was like your best friend. You're never going to meet somebody like that again, because you've already put in like 8 years worth of a friendship. You know what I'm saying? You've been friends for 8 decades, and it's like you're never going to have another friend like that. The time is irrelevant, okay? Your relation to the person is irrelevant. There can be somebody that comes into your life tomorrow and just completely changes your mindset, completely changes your reality, and shows you things that you've never seen before in a shorter time frame. right? Somebody that can come in tomorrow and be in your life for a week can do a lot more for you than the people that have been in your life for the past 3 years, 8 years, etc. here. So let go of the worry, and look at the glory. Look at this as a testimony for you, okay? You have to go through these painful situations so that you can advance as an individual here. Wisdom doesn't come from just having positive and happy moments all the time throughout your life. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you can draw inspiration from those things, but you hit a plateau in that, okay? You have to go through difficult, challenging situations to really test your character as well, but just your like bravado and the courage that you can have to get back up. You know what I'm saying? Knock you down 8 times, get back up 10. It doesn't matter. You come back better and stronger every time. You guys are Scorpios. You're like fucking sea cucumbers. That's always my joke. When people try to hurt me or they do me wrong, I'm like, bitch, the gag is I'm a sea cucumber. So yeah, I threw my heart out for you and you abused it, right? You used it. You took advantage of me. But my heart's only going to grow back bigger and stronger, but you don't get to, you don't get to witness that now. Now you have to be a fan. Now you have to be a bystander to all this great love that I have, and you're going to see me give it to the next person, and you're going to be ass out, right? And you're going to wish you had done better. But again, that proves for you to be the catalyst in that person's life to go on and do better and treat other people better. You know what I'm saying? There are some people that are just here for a season, and so it's understanding those things, those seasonal things, but getting back in touch with you, okay, and your values, right, and understanding that you are worthy of great things and that good things are coming, you know what I'm saying, and that you've actually put in the work to see them, okay, and just giving gratitude for life and what it is and what it has shown you thus far with this Ace of Coins. Getting back into things that just impress you and things that you enjoy, what your hobbies are, what your interests are, studying up on things and reading a little bit more so that again you can start to be like sponges and take in a lot more information and knowledge, maybe so you don't have to go through things that are painful as well. It's kind of like that buffer. They go hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? There are some things that you can learn through reading or just in witnessing of other people going through or in listening to other people and their stories, and so you kind of know how to better navigate throughout this world and in understanding just humanity, human nature, and people and behavior, right, and psychology. If this isn't just your own and looking into your own psychology and self and behaviors and attitudes, okay, and stuff like that, then that can definitely help you out. But I feel like a lot of you guys need to take a little bit more time for yourself, right? Spend a little bit more quality time with yourself and really heal, and really learn how to forgive with this coins energy here, all right? So that you don't have to use this energy. 5 of Swords is Saturnian energy. Understanding limitations, restrictions, how you've restricted yourself, how your thoughts, how you've had limiting thoughts maybe and beliefs, and transforming those, because that's necessary at this time. Again, for the things that are coming in, don't go out into this world and start hurting innocent people just because your feelings are hurt or feeling like that's how you have to play the game now to get ahead. No, you need to live a life of integrity, okay? You still need to have integrity. Again, this is testing your character here. So how will you choose to behave? This is all a choice, right? We all have free will in this. So you get to choose the way that this scenario plays out for you. But I just do hope that you guys choose to be the bigger person here. So we can flip this and this be a positive card, right? You choosing to be the bigger person and to walk away. Those, you can tear people down with your tongue, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things, because your 8th house is all about like secrets and things that are hidden and or repressed and or internalized. There's so much information that you have on these people that have tried to hurt you or that have already hurt you, you know what I'm saying, that you've had to walk away from. And though you still have that knowledge, don't go and spill what they confided in you and once trusted you with against them, though they may have done that to you. You know what I'm saying? Be the bigger person, because for that reason you will be blessed greatly for it. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. If this video resonated, give me a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family, subscribe if you haven't, and hit me up for a reading should you need it. But if you don't book a personal with me and I don't hear from you in the comment section below, then just do take care of yourself and your soul until you hear from me again. Okay, ciao.